Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market. And wow, did we have a good day today or was it just me? I mean, at one point we broke all the way up to $450. And then in about a span of 30 minutes, we went all the way down. We lost all of our $400 gain, all the way down to a $20 loss. Then we rebounded all the way up to about $300 and finished the day at $320 up. Now, this video is going to be about options. I know all you guys want to hear about options, so we're going to talk about a few different options plays that might be good right now, especially with earnings season right around the corner. We have three huge companies reporting earnings on Wednesday, so that's why I did want to get this video out for you guys today so that you guys have a little bit of time before these companies actually release their earnings. Now, the companies we're talking about are going to be Apple, Tesla, and Facebook. They all report earnings within about 30 minutes of each other on Wednesday after hours. After the market closes, they will be reporting earnings. Keep in mind, this is very important. So you still have Tuesday to get in, and you still have Wednesday to get in before they actually report their earnings. These three companies, Tesla, Apple, and Facebook, are going to report very positive earnings. That does not always mean that they will go up. Now, yes, it is expected that their share price, their stock price will be going up, and you might want to take advantage of these different options. And remember, guys, Apple has gave us nothing to go off as far as their earning expectations. So if analysts are off or they come in a lot lower than what analysts are expecting, that could be bad news. We're going to look at a few different options right now, see what's reasonable, see what's not too pricey, and what's most realistic for some nice gains here too. And just a heads up, Boeing actually reports Wednesday before the market opens too. So keep that in mind, because if this stock jumps below 170, 180, you might want to be picking this one up for a long term. I remember when I made a video saying to set your price alerts at about $200, $205 a share for Boeing. And now when it was up to about 220, 230, and everyone was saying, oh, Boeing will never get back to $200. The price alert's already going off for $200. It hit, I think, $199 today. People in my group were messaging me about it. So if you guys are watching earnings Wednesday before the market opens, Boeing's reporting, and they're probably going to report negative earnings, which can drop it all the way down to about 180 in my opinion, or even 170 to 175. So if they do get that low, definitely consider picking some of them up for if you are a long-term investor. So in my close friends list, we have been considering some Apple calls for a little bit now. February 12th, you'll see at about $142 call to $141 call. And what I was saying, that this is more of an advanced option play because it is about $500 to $470 when we posted it about 21 hours ago. But now when we go to check, I think it's up to like $500, $600, $700 for one of these option contracts. So the price already went up $200 for these contracts. Yeah, so if you want to look at those same contracts today, you'll actually see the $142 call is now $715 and the $141 call is $763. So in my opinion, on January 29th, if you click it, which is going to be Friday, this Friday, so it's a very quick option and a quick contract, $146 call is $375. So it's not going to break the bank. It's still super risky because there's no guarantee that the price will go to the break-even price of $149. All you're looking for with this one is for Apple to actually raise 4.7% in the span of a couple days. So basically by releasing their earnings, you're hoping that Apple could go up 4.7%, which is very realistic. Another option, if you want to give it a little bit more time than that, you can go to February 19th, scroll up a little bit, and what you'll see right here is a $145 call or $146 call. What you'll see is the break-even price is $152, and you need a 6.3% gain. So it's a little bit more aggressive. You have a little bit more time to pull this off. It's about 3 weeks away, so you have a lot of time. But it's almost double the price or double the capital, $600 you're risking with that Apple call. Now let's go over to Facebook to see if we can find any cheaper options, because I know Tesla will not have any cheaper options. And then after that, we'll go to an even cheaper option and a different stock other than Apple, Tesla, and Facebook. So in my opinion, looking at these Facebook calls, I would actually just do the Apple one just because it looks less risky. I think why Facebook's expected to go so high is because they're below their all-time high, remember? So they can easily right up past all-time highs, especially if they put out a lot of good news. So you might just want to just buy the share of this one instead of buying an option on Facebook. If you think they're going to beat on earnings, then you might as well just buy them at $275 or $277 a share and write it up to new all-time highs, which can be about a 5 to 8% swing trade gain too. If you have the capital, you can look into trading some options on Facebook, but even if I had the capital, I'd still be looking at Apple options because I think those are going to be better. Now, if we poke our head into some Tesla options and we just look at January 29th just for earnings, yeah, look at that. So it's going to be $4,000 for a Tesla option. So for a lot of you guys, that's already off the table, and you should probably be looking at an Apple option, because if we go back to these Apple options, what you'll see if you want to just do an earnings one, you'll actually see if you scroll up here, you can get a good one for just $375. The $146 call, it gives you that 4% to break even by Friday. And even if we get 2%, 3% in 1 to 2 days, it's still going to give you a good gain here too. And you could potentially be selling at about an 80% or more gain. If you want to be a little bit more risky, you can do this $150 call. It's only $257 that you'd be risking. And as long as the needle moves in the right direction, if it goes up 4% after earnings, you're still going to make some money. And there's a lot of good news surrounding Apple. They're up double digits on almost all their sales. iPad sales are up like 26%. iPhone sales are up. iMac sales are up. iWatches sales are up like 20%. Everything's up like 20 to 15%. Now, the last option that we'll talk about that I still think people can make money on is going to be Coca-Cola, ticker symbol KO. And if we press trade option, and we look at about a February 12th, or we'll look at February 19th next, it's only $100. Looking much, but it offers some great value because all we need is Coke to go up 2.6%. Now, what I would like to do is scroll over here and click more of a February 26th or a March 5th. So what you'll see is I actually own this one right here, this call, this 48.5 call at $161. I am up on it too. So in my opinion, this is a great low risk option that you can utilize right now to make you some money. All it needs to break even is 2.6%, and we can easily see more than that. You'll actually see that it goes here all the time. This is at about 11% gain on this swing trade. So if you want to go a little bit more long term, that's totally fine too. You can click like a March 19th and you can scroll up here to like an 8.5, and look at that, it's only $52. So this is a great, especially if you've never done an option before, it's very low risk. It's only $52 that you're risking. Yes, options is the most risky way to invest, but if you get a hang of it, it can make you some good money, especially if you're not putting every penny you own into options and keeping it more of a low risk thing, like a $20 option or a $50 option. These are great price points, in my opinion, to consider buying options at, instead of spending $500 on an option, $300 on an option. That's when you start losing and risking a lot of money. So if it is your first time or you're inexperienced, it is good to prove it to yourself that you can make money with options and do these smaller ones first so you can get some firsthand experience on how they actually work. You don't have to hit the full break-even price to make money. As long as the needle is moving in the positive direction or the direction that you're predicting, then you're going to be making some money. So overall, these are all some great options. The Coke and the Apple ones are by far my favorite, so definitely look into those. Play the earnings game. You might want to. Remember, it doesn't always work out how you expect it, so don't just think that you're going to buy a stock and just because it's reporting positive earnings, you're going to make money. It doesn't work like that all the time, so there is caution by playing the earnings game. And Tesla is reporting earnings. Facebook is reporting earnings. Apple is reporting earnings again after market close. Watch out for Boeing, the airplane company, ticker symbol BA. If they go under $180 a share, make sure you are definitely buying some of that stock if they do reach those lows. Make sure you like this video, share it with a friend. And I am making the wait list for the close friends list. So if you guys want to get on that, we're having a lot of success right now too. Make sure you reach out to me because it's so exciting to see you guys making money and helping you guys out. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.